Now I'd like to invite Meera ma'am back to the stage to talk about this Global Ability Photography Challenge. And Meera ma'am.
At the end of 2 days. This is fine? Yeah, okay. So now we are having the distribution of the awards for photographs taken by people with disabilities across the world. And our partners for this are UN India and UNESCO. And we have representatives from both. And of course, since we have Martin of Zero, he will also join us to give the awards away. So I started Not Just Art 4 years back. Parents used to come with little drawings saying, my kid can draw. So I actually started with art, but came COVID and parents, a lot of parents started supporting art movements. So I said, photography is so easy, all you need a phone. So let me just start the Global Ability Photography Award. It was started so simply with our own funds. Still, we run it with our own funds. But this year, we have 3,000 entries from 30 plus countries. You know, it just it's just grown and grown on its own. The collection has gone to Japan with our colleagues over here. It's gone to Goa, and we are attempting our first ever sale of photographs taken by people with disabilities on the 21st in Dubai. All of you better wish us lot and lot of luck that the photographs will actually get sold. Slowly the companies have started inviting us. On Monday we are doing a workshop with Hyundai on where the 3 photographers will speak and say how, despite their disability, how did they manage to get such beautiful pictures. Radhika will tell you, last year there was a person who had low vision, who didn't know when he's going to go completely blind. And he was telling us that perhaps this is my last ever photograph. I don't know if I can take after this. So we had such heart-rending stories every time. And for them, this award, I want to tell all of you, is not an award. What it actually does is it motivates them, it energizes them, it shows them that they have talent, that they too can. One of them has become a UNICEF fellow, and so it goes on. So we feel inspired, continue this journey. Today you will see some of this talent, and I want all of you to clap loudly for this amazing 5 awardees this year. Two of them have come, and we'll begin first by showing, showing some of the photographs so that you can enjoy it. And then the 2 photographers will come and we'll give the award. By the way, the awards are so special. They're designed by the country's best designer, Michael Foley, and he designed it free of cost for us. We only had to pay for the prototypes. Almost everything is done with so much generosity and so much kindness that, this is so close to my heart, and I wish it becomes close to every one of yours hearts so that we can all work together to make photography of persons with disability a movement globally. Pal, over to you.
Hi, my name is Dylan Lombard. I'm a Scottish photographer from Glasgow, Scotland. I'm so pleased and proud that the photograph of Iona got selected for the Global Ability Photography Awards. It is important to me that the photographs I take depict the whole of society, and I feel no one should be excluded. This inspired me to produce an image that shows positive representation of disabilities. The image of Iona shows the beauty of disability, and she holds a powerful pose. Thank you so much for this award. I can't wait to see the presentation.
Hi, I'm wondering from my master. I'm diagnosed with Fragile syndrome, but it doesn't take away from being a cool dude. This photo is of my mom, my guiding star, and a reminder of her smile that glows always. She is my favorite muse. I clicked this photo in my Kodaikanal with my R8 camera with platforms like Global Ability Photography Competition. I can showcase my strengths and abilities and give me a sense of confidence for doing better. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Becky Bailey, and I'm from England. I was born profoundly deaf. I am immensely proud to have my photo picked as one of the winners of the Global Ability Photography Challenge. Photography is one of my favourite ways to express myself. I joined the GAPC because photography has the power to change perspectives. I want to share how ability, creativity and inclusion come together in everyday moments. This image tells a story of the joy of connection and how resilience, beauty and strength are everywhere. Why it matters and why programs like GAPC are so important is because they give people with disabilities an opportunity to be heard and seen. Not for our challenges, but for our creativity and perspective. My message through my photos is I want to encourage others to see ability in every person. Art has no barriers. It's a universal language of hope and inclusion. In one word, GAPC means empowerment to me. Thank you very much.
Everyone, my name is Manvi Batra. I'm a person with low vision, a special educator by profession, and love to capture the moments through photography as it is something that I'm truly passionate about. This particular picture was captured by me last year when I went to Banaras with my family. What really motivated me to capture this picture was the transition of the colors that was taking place in the sky with the different shades of blue that was getting reflected over the river with the still boats that were gently lit up by the soft lights that made the entire view look very calm and captivating to the level that it motivated me to capture this particular picture. So I used my Samsung Galaxy A53 phone to capture this particular picture. Also, participating in the Global Ability Photography Challenge means a lot to me, as such platform provides persons with disability an amazing opportunity to express themselves creatively, to remind everyone that ability has no boundaries and that a perspective deserves to be seen. So, I would like to thank Youth4Jobs for organizing such an amazing competition and for providing such an amazing opportunity. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Siddharth Sunil Gaikwad. It feels so great and so amazing to be top 5. I want to first of all thank UNESCO and Youth4Jobs Foundation to give this platform, so give this lifetime opportunity for me. So I come from beautiful city called Satara. It is nature-blessed city and known for Caste Plateau and Mahabaleshwar. So from starting, I used to capture landscape, nature. Slowly, it started building up my interest in photography. So I was born with locomotor disability, right hand, birthly, and 100% of cameras are right-handed, DSLR, SLR. So I switched to mobile photography. So I captured that beautiful moment. It is from Patan Kodoli festival, Bir Dev Yatra festival. It is one of the best thing I have witnessed. It is so divinity and pure energy thing you can define. So capturing that photo, it was like everyone was enjoying and everyone was having their moment, and it was like God has helped me to capture that moment. And device which I used was iPhone 15. All I want to say that vision and passion are more important than complex equipment. No one can stop you from capturing the moment, because mobile photography is the future of photography. I want to say that, and no one can stop you to capture the moment. So I want to say that just pick up your phone and start capturing and creating the moments, and world is waiting to see that unique perspective of yours. So glad and thank you once again.
So, as he says, pick up your phone, let's pick up the awards and give them away. Can I request Martin Essel, Chairman of Essel, to come up on the stage? Can I request Joyce from UNESCO and Radhika from UN India to come up? I also want to acknowledge the presence of the judges who helped us judge. Ajmal, can you put up your hand? Is Mohit here? There's Mohit. Okay. So thank you both for your generosity in wading through all the photographs and picking up the talent. Come. Are the awards here, pal? Yes. Can we request the photographers? Who's here finally, pal?
Congratulations.
Please, the mic is there. Radhika, you can
Okay. Firstly, good evening to everyone. And I would like to thank Youth4Jobs for organizing such an amazing competition and for providing the people with disabilities such an amazing platform to put forward their creativity and their stories. So I'm really honored to receive this award and would like to conclude by saying that, as it is said by William James, that by changing up the attitude, one can truly change one life. So, what we require is that we need to just change our attitude, the lens, the perspective from which we look upon the things, and then altogether the things become easy and possible. So, this award is not just the recognition of my work, but the recognition of the possibility that with the accessibility and inclusion, everything is possible. So, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I'll just request Radhika from UN India to say a few words.
Okay, thank you so much. This is so hugely overwhelming to see the absolute beauty that comes through the photographs that we have had the honor and the privilege of seeing. You know, over time, over the years, there have been so many artists who have left an indelible impression and a legacy. Some of whom have been persons with disabilities, but we never think of them as persons with disabilities. We think of them as artists who have left a legacy. Some come to mind immediately. There was a gentleman who created a beautiful symphony, Sixth Symphony it was known as. He was playing the piano, creating music while he was unable to hear. He was? Exactly. Who gave us the answer from the audience? A young person? Young person? Please put up your hand. Okay, so I'm going to ask my colleague Aarti. We have a little UN in India friendship pin. I'm going to give it to you for being the first one to 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 uh, to answer the question. That's right. There's another person who. Please come. Please come. Please come. Please come up. Okay, this is a pin which brings the UN and India together, and you can wear it on your lapel.
Thank you so much.
Okay, two more questions. Another artist who painted beautiful paintings, one of which was called Water Lilies. And he painted it with when he was losing his eyesight. That's all. One more. You can come onto the stage. There's a Bharatnatyam dancer that we know from India who is continued to dance even though she had a prosthetic leg. Absolutely. No. The same person will not get another pin. One more person. Yes, come up on stage. Whoever said it. And I have one more. And then we... And there is another amazing woman who is a para archer, who not only is one of the youngest para archers from the country, but is now competing in sport with able-bodied people as well. Exactly. Please come up. Please come up. Somebody who's allow me to come down. Just some examples that we know well of people who are doing incredible work, and we don't think of them as persons with disabilities. We think of them as persons who are leaving their mark, who have overcome. And we heard so much today. We heard about focus, determination. I wrote these things down when I was looking at the exhibition upstairs. Focus, determination, identity. Photo has the power to change perspectives. So many powerful words spoken by the winners of this challenge. And as we know, strength does not come from physical capacity, it comes from indomitable will. And what we have seen today, through the day, over the last few days, are persons with indomitable will who inspire us every day in so many ways. And all these examples remind us that much of life, including art and sport, has always been a place where barriers dissolve and where the human spirit, when given the space, creates masterpieces that transcend every label. And whether it is through music or dance or photography, creativity always finds a way across different canvases, alive with vivid colors, yet united in what I call the indomitable spirit, embodied by the symbolism of purple. And I can see a lot of purple here. It's the rainbow colors that also have the hue, the tint, the glass of purple through which you then see everything. And the Global Ability Photography Challenge is a very powerful platform that brings attention to the diverse and inspiring perspectives of persons with disabilities. And through your lenses, you're not only capturing the world around you, you're also challenging societal narratives. And thank you for that. And as I walked through those absolutely mesmerizing and beautiful paintings upstairs, I was struck by the depth, the sensitivity, and the power of the images created by the artists with disabilities from across the world. This year, as we know, the Global Ability Photography Challenge has brought together over 1,000 photographs from 300 photographers representing 18 categories of disabilities. This is not just a competition, it's a movement. It's a movement that shifts the lens, that insists that talent has no boundaries, and that echoes the principle, nothing about us without us. I remember last year's winner, Saimod Visa, who lives with a visual impairment. He said something that stayed with me and has remained with me. He said, I was born for the battle and I live for the fight. And his words reflect what we witness here today, the courage to create, to persist, and to be seen. At the UN, we are humble partners and we are humbled to be a partner in this initiative. And we strongly believe in the maxim of nothing about us without us. And through our programming, through our work, we do as much as we can. We have a framework in which we work globally and within the country. Of course, there's a lot that remains to be done, but endeavors like this give us the hope, give us the partners, and also allow us the space. So thank you for your time, for your creativity, and for allowing us with this opportunity. Thank you.
Now I request Martin.
Yeah, dear Mira, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends of the worldwide and global Zero Project Network. What an amazing finish of the third Zero Project Conference India 2025 with a special topic which is deep in my heart, and that is art. As I'm living with art. My parents developed a huge art collection of contemporary art, and I'm very proud of my daughter, Isabella, who is head of inclusive arts with the Zero Project, searching and looking for creative artworks done by persons with disabilities, as well as showing artworks in a very innovative way to everyone, to persons with and without disabilities, because art is enriching our lives, art is inspiring, lead us to new ideas, new inspiration, to be innovative, and really to fulfill our dreams in our lives. And therefore, I'm so thankful to Mira to arrange this amazing competition. And I can assure you if you are interested in also to show this one time in Vienna. So really globalize this idea, and the artworks are really amazing. And thank you so much. I deeply feel very honored, as since my 12th year of age, I started to photograph and to draw a little. But I'm really humbled to see these experts with their amazing artworks and photographs. Thank you so much for this and for enriching our Zero Project conference here in India. And I wish you all the very best. Thank you so much.
Joyce of UNESCO. Timothy couldn't be with us, but luckily Joyce managed to come. So she.
Good afternoon, everyone, and namaste to everyone. My heartfelt congratulations to Mira and to all of the colleagues here and all of the winners of the Global Ability Photography Challenge. As I walk through the exhibition upstairs, it is evident that each photograph tells not only the story of the subject, but also of the photographer. Behind the lens, there is courage, perspective, the will to create, and confidence, as the presenter had said before. That spirit of resilience and determination is what defines this initiative, this competition, this willingness of the creativity of the soul. And that's what we celebrate here today. UNESCO's mission is rooted in advancing inclusion, equity, and dignity. Around the world, 1 in 6 people live with a disability, and the majority live in developing countries where barriers to education, employment, and participation remain the most pronounced. Our efforts aim to change that, because inclusion is not only an act of goodwill, it's also a right, and it is essential to building peaceful, sustainable societies. Our collaboration with Youth4Jobs, the UN family in India, and other partners is an example of what this looks like in practice. Under the leadership of Mira, Youth4Jobs works with over 1,500 companies around the country, training and empowering youth with disabilities to access meaningful employment and livelihoods. Together, we share a vision where ability, not disability, defines opportunity. At UNESCO, we also believe that culture and the arts are powerful tools for inclusion. We had a report last year on the state of the education for India entitled Rhythms of Learning, and we reaffirmed how creative expressions can nurture confidence, connection, and belonging, values that come vividly alive in this exhibition. This belief is also guided by our recent work with the UN in India to launch the accessibility guidelines for Durga Puja celebrations in West Bengal. This guidance addresses accessible infrastructure issues such as accessibility to ramps and sanitary facilities, communication support such as Braille and sign language, inclusive programming that engages persons with disabilities as active participants, and also emergency preparedness. These efforts help ensure that one of the largest cultural festivals can be enjoyed by everyone, regardless of their ability. So this year's Global Ability Photography Challenge, and I understand 3,000 entries from 30 countries, is a testament to the power of collaboration and shared vision. Congratulations again to all of who shared their art, their passion, and their love, as well as their stories and courage with us today. And my sincere thanks to our curator, our jury members, Youth4Jobs, and colleagues in the United Nations in India for their creativity, commitment, and tireless efforts in bringing this platform to life. We are very honored to be with you today, and thank you again.
Thank you. Since Varun didn't speak, his mother wants to speak. So you have a parent's perspective.
Thank you, Meera. Uh, Always had heard about Youth4Jobs. Today, I think is the first time I'm meeting her. What better day for Varun to get his award than today in front of so many mentors, Ajmal Jami sir, and of course Mohit Ahuja, who's Varun's teacher, who's his photography teacher, and without whom I think Varun would not be here today. You're seeing the muse alive here, the photo that he took of his mom. And I think when we started off, we were always unsure how would Varun ever learn photography, because he's such an anxious child. He doesn't like people coming close to him. But I think, Mohit just made it look so easy. And as someone said, COVID was not a good time. But I think for us, COVID just did wonders for Varun, because he was like the brand ambassador for social challenges. I think he just, he doesn't want people coming too close. And everyone was at that point saying, yes, let's all be far away from each other. So I think it worked wonderfully for him. And that's when he started learning photography, online. And he's been learning online photography with another bunch of friends. And I think, but for Mohit sir, I don't know whether Varun would have reached where he has reached today. So thank you, Mohit sir. And what better day to get his award from seeing his own teacher, seeing him receive the award. So thank you. And I know you are getting bored. It's been 2 long days. So I'm just going to wind up, but thank you very, very much. And even to Shalu ma'am, she's also been Varun's mentor. I think she's also not there. So I've been seeing a lot of people whom Varun knows and Varun has learned from. So thank you very much. Thank you, Meera, for the opportunity.
Last but not the least, we have our partner from Japan. The organization is Peace, Inclusion Peace. Chikote is here. So we're going to sign the MOU, which is a broad MOU to work together on photography. In fact, she just took the collection to Japan, where they had a 2-day conference, and it was widely viewed. So the MOU is a broad one, which is on livelihoods and working on creativity. I think they have a small presentation, Chikoti? Yeah, why don't you quickly show your presentation? And then we'll do the MOU. Yes. Yeah.
Ça? Kirsten? Presentation 見てくれてる。We send some slide.
Yeah. So the slides are on. Yes. Oh. Where is this? I don't think the slide. Oh, the laptop connect. Oh, this one? Okay. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Hi. Hello. We are from Japan. We are boss is Chitose Nambok. She can speak English a little, but she won't challenge speak English about this presentation.
Hello everyone, my name is Chitose Nambok, representative of PIP, Peace Inclusion Peace from Japan. It is a great honor to be here today. Our philosophy is creating change from Japan. PIP was founded with the vision of building a world where no one's left behind, and to become an organization that embodies this idea. PIP connects peace, welfare, and inclusion, and our mission is to contribute to the advancement of human welfare. Our honorary chairperson is Ms. Amalia Gamio, Vice Chair of UNCRPD. Her principles of dignity and inclusion are the driving force behind PIP's work. We will bring a new form of inclusion from Japan to the world. Next page, please. International Inclusion Conference 2025. Page, please. Next page, please. Held in Japan at the end of October this year, was a historic event for us. Leaders promoting inclusion from around the world gathered to discuss what does inclusion mean in the next era. Through this conference, we became convinced that inclusion is not an idea, but an action. Creating a society where those activities are at the center. Collaboration across borders. Inclusion cannot be achieved by one country alone.
My name is Akari Kono, a photographer and film director and a member of Peace Inclusion Peace. I was deeply impressed by the fact that Youth4Jobs activities began with photography and that they are actively developing gender-related programs, including for women with disabilities. Photography is not simply a means of documentation. It has the power of shedding light on each individual background and values, leading to self-understanding, understanding of others and dialogue. I strongly feel that this potential is being utilized in the Youth4Jobs initiative. For over 15 years, I have been working on the theme of women's dignity and sexual and gender identity. I have also learned deeply about inclusion through my work with people with disabilities. I truly look forward to working with everyone at Youth4Jobs to shape a future in which the awareness and dialogue generated by photography and art expands to education, careers, and community inclusion.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Tomoyuki Oki from Hiroshima, Japan. I work in social welfare, supporting children with disabilities and families. I was born and raised in Hiroshima, the first city in history to experience an atomic bombing. Growing up there, I learned an important truth. Where there is war and division, true welfare cannot exist. In conflict, people lose not only their homes and families, but also the safe places where they can live with dignity. Welfare is not just a system for someone in need, far away. At different moments in life, any of us may need support, and any of us can be the one who supports others. Through Peace Inclusion Peace, we aim to build a global movement for inclusion and a world where peace makes real welfare possible for everyone. Thank you very much for your attention.
Next, please. Next page, please. Okay. The Asia Summit 2026 will be held in Tokyo at the end of October next year. The theme is Post-2030 Inclusion Strategy, Co-Creating a Global Society. We aim not only to live together, but to evolve toward a co-creative society, where everyone contributes and creates value together. And from here, we will create a new global economic sphere in the world, where people support each other and create together rather than for profit. India and Japan have both cherished the values of human dignity and living in harmony. Upon this friendship, we will open a new era of welfare and peace for humanity from Asia, for inclusion, for creation, and for everyone. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Thank you so much.